For problem number 2, we're looking for the rainfall that produces the maximum number of mosquitoes. And so the number of mosquitoes in millions depends on the June rainfall X. So X is the June rainfall, and M represents the number of mosquitoes in millions. So we're going to type in 13x minus x squared. And when we use our standard viewing window by hitting zoom 6, we get a part of the graph, and not a very good part. But we do know, though, I mean, just based on our knowledge, we know that the A being negative and it being a quadratic, we know that the graph is going to look something like, well, we could also find out if x equals 0, no rainfall means no millions of mosquitoes. And so we have 0, 0. If we plug in x equals 0, we get the m of 0 is 0. So we know that we have an x-intercept of 0, 0. And then we know that it's going to go up, and it's going to come back down at some point because this is a quadratic function. And just like I did in problem number 1, I'm going to go ahead and hit trace. I know I'm at 0, 0, and if I push the right arrow over and over again, I see where the y values are going. I can see right here that the y value currently, when we have, let's say, let's get up to this, like a little under 2 inches of rain in June, produces 21.7 million mosquitoes. And so if I keep hitting the right arrow, the more I'm looking for the time when the y values start decreasing. There they go. So it looks like we have a maximum when we get 6 point something inches of rain in June. Then we have a maximum of 42 million or so mosquitoes. So to adjust my viewing window, if I keep going to the right, I know that, like I said, my x max is, or the x value for the vertex right here is going to be somewhere around, I think I remember seeing a 6 there. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the y equals and then go back to the window, and I see that x max of 10, let's say, and again we were at about 42 on the y, so let's go up to 50, and then let's change the x res to 3, and let's see what we get. So really all we really want to know is what's the vertex, because we're trying to figure out what value for x, in other words, what is the June rainfall in inches that produces the maximum number of mosquitoes. So we're trying to find the x coordinate of the vertex. And so we just do our second trace. We can scroll down and hit maximum. We've done this a million times. We move the cursor to the left of the vertex, mark it with an enter, and move the cursor to the right of the vertex, mark it with an enter, and then move the cursor back anywhere in between the two lines. And we see that if we round this x coordinate to the nearest 3 digits after the decimal, we get 6.5. So 6.5 comma 42.25 are the coordinates of the vertex. And so the rainfall that produces the maximum number of mosquitoes is 6.5 inches of rain in June produces the maximum number of mosquitoes. So I hope that helps.